Alright everybody, throwing a leg over the Triump Bonneville Speedmaster. Oh, very low seat height here. Where is the power button? I've got a key somewhere. Is there a key that I'm missing?
That's fine right there. Where is this thing? It's on the side. It's on the side. I know.
Oh, there it is.
There.
Got it. Thank you.
So you'll see
Troubleshooting on our own. All right. Oh, this is a cruiser. I have not ridden a bike like this in a while, so we're gonna go over all of the deets. Whoop. Gonna jump in front of this bus. Never a good thing to say. All right, welcome to the 2025 Triumph Speedmaster. This just right away feels like a extremely classic feeling cruiser. You got the plushiest seat here, these handlebars that sweep back towards you, almost like a beach cruiser feel. But unlike a beach cruiser, you've got your feet all the way up front here. I'm guessing you can adjust these clutch and brake levers, because for a shorter rider like me who's having no problem with this, I think it's sub 28-inch seat height. We'll have all of the numbers here on the screen for you as we go. I've kind of got to point my toe fairly far forward to get to that shift peg. But yeah, no problem getting a complete flat foot on the ground on both sides. Most riders, for me, I'm 5'6". I've got a 30-inch inseam and about a 69-inch arm span. No problem at all fitting this bike to me. In fact, I would go fancy to say that if you're my height, this bike was kind of made for you. So let's go over the controls really quickly before we get into this. This is a fairly short test ride route, self-guided here by Triumph. Huge shout out to Elk Grove Power Sports for hosting this event. Yeah, got to point that toe forward to get that brake. Controls, we've got ride modes over here. What do we have here? We got rain, road. That's it, just rain and road. But we got your power and ignition. You got to turn the bike on with the key, which you saw earlier. Hazards on the right here. On the left, you've got your information. So toggling through your trip and all of the information that's available here on your display. RPM, we'll leave it there. On your left also you have cruise control, your turn signal, and your horn. And then obviously your light flashers here on the left side. Gonna keep it in rain here just for a second. Always like to feel what rain mode feels like. Not gonna get a super good lean angle on a big cruiser like this. Oh, I cannot see at all out of these mirrors. Yeah, super tame throttle response. Thought I canceled that turn signal. I did. Okay, super tame throttle response here in rain mode. But yeah, like if you're just, this is again a comfort cruiser. You're probably going to want to put a windscreen up here, because cruising along here at highway speeds, it's going to get a little windy, and you're sitting upright catching all this wind with your body, feet forward. Yeah, yeah, just something to make note of. Am I turning too early? I think I turned too early. Oh, I did turn too early. Can I get, oh, I can get back out there. Oh, gotta watch the other riders, because I just, especially while doing this video, I am not paying attention. So let's see how well we find neutral. Pretty easily there. So you got a nice little analog plus a little bit of a digital display here, which is kind of classic on most vintage style bikes. Your turn signal lights here are pretty bright, neutral, and then your brights indicator there. Very basic display. You got your miles per hour here at the end, and then the digital tachometer here in the middle. Pretty good fit and finish on this. This bike comes in several different color options, and this one here really takes that classic feel to heart with the styling and everything. and not a whole lot of color on this model. You got this nice this racing stripe here in the middle, which is kind of cool. Let's see if we can find that route sign. Yeah, we're gonna take it out of rain mode here because this is too tame for me. Let's go straight to road. There we go. I mean, because even in road mode here, still a very, very manageable motorcycle. I mean, even though this bike has a 1200cc parallel twin, the classic British Triumph motor engine in it, it's totally tuned to be riding in a very casual manner. You know, you've got your feet forward here, your lean angles aren't going to be great, so you're not going to be leaning into leaning into a lot of canyon roads. But like I said before, this seat is so plush, so squishy. It's almost so soft that it feels a little, not concerning, but something I might worry about is hitting the bottom of the seat pan when something is this soft. But it's got a nice cup shape to it, so I don't feel like I'm going to slide back. And there's room in the back for a rider. Brakes are what you would expect out of a motorcycle like this, where you're not going to feel super confident stopping quickly. Oh, okay. All right. See, I obviously you're not going to get like Speed Twin, which has the same engine in it, which I rode earlier, which was super peppy, had a lot of kick to it. This one here is just detuned. The throttle management is made it so you can just enjoy the ride. And again, if I had the kind of power that we had on the Speed Twin on this Speedmaster, yeah, I don't think you're gonna be falling off. You're gonna be falling off the back. This is too upright, and your feet are too far forward for anyone, I think, to feel super confident if this bike had the kind of power that the Speed Twin does. But yeah, this is a nice motorcycle, super comfortable. You have all LED lighting. It has a really cool looking daytime running light, and because of all the LED lights, you got super bright indicators, and not self-canceling, but still. I would say something probably that I would expect out of a motorcycle in this price range would probably be self-canceling turn signals, but that's okay. It's just the little things, especially in a 2025 model. I think the last refresh for this bike though was in 2021. So we've been looking at this iteration of the Speedmaster for quite a while, and of course, if I'm incorrect, I will have that information for you on the screen. But yeah, it's got a nice sound to it, and the classic look on this bike, it really is kind of appealing, especially to a certain demographic. But for me, I love vintage stuff, and yeah, you can lean into it a little bit. I don't feel like I'm getting close with the peg, so maybe on this next roundabout, we'll really try to lean into this turn if we can, because it really feels like I could if I wanted to. So you've got these long arms on this on these mirrors, which really help with visibility because I don't have much of an obstruction at all. This one looks like it could probably lean out further and then tilt. Yeah, so you don't no big obstructions here in your visuals behind you. They're taking a lot of things into consideration for the rider to just enjoy the ride. Yeah, as you can see, I got two flat feet. I don't know if you could see, but I've got two flat feet firm on the ground, even with a little bit of a wider stance. You can see though that the gas tank does really teardrop down to you, so that in the middle you're never really going to hug this tank with your knees on a ride like this. But because of how narrow it funnels back towards you. Yeah, see? Really getting into that turn. I don't have a lean angle here. I don't remember reading about a lean angle when I was looking through the statistics and the performance of this motorcycle, but if I can find that, I'll have that for you. this bike has no problem leaning over. What I will say about these controls, and this is obviously just a learning curve as you get to learn a motorcycle, is that they're neutral, again, easy to find, is that I've got to kind of go from where my hands normally are when I'm riding here to kind of lean forward to get this, to have a really comfortable shot at this turn signal. That's just something I noticed. For me, I've been pretty careful, but I can see in the beginning hitting this horn a lot. On this next straight, maybe we can see if we can engage cruise control. You can see it's the indicator here has cruise control on. Hopefully this light reads me, because it would be really disappointed if it doesn't. So we've turned cruise control on. Let's see if all it takes is a press on the cruise control to engage it. Once we get to a speed. Yeah, just pressing it again engages cruise control. Yeah, but very smooth shifting here. Like I said, it's more of a learning curve that I'm trying to figure out how to get the most comfortable on these pegs and on the brakes and the shifter. Yeah, once you get to know the bike and brace yourself, this bike does have a decent amount of kick here. Of course, I'll have the horsepower and torque numbers down here for you. But yeah, I mean, it's a 1200cc engine, so you're gonna get a decent amount of power out of this displacement as long as it's tuned correctly. Yeah, really open it up here. I know we're going too fast, but this is kind of a industrial road. Yeah, I mean, even see, we're going 55. We're really cruising along there in third gear, fourth gear here. Yeah, really comfortable bike. Again, I think we're riding with the wind now, or against the wind now, because the wind noise is a little bit higher. But yeah, I don't feel it's not too bad. But obviously on a windy day, you're really going to catch some wind. But yeah, you got some really nice features here. Like it looks like there's some adjustability in the brake and in the clutch levers. No adjustability in the front suspension, but you do have adjustable preload, I believe, in the rear. I will have all that information for you on the screen. And we did talk a little bit about brakes. You got dual disc in the front and a single disc in the rear. And stopping power, like I said, it's got decent stopping power, and it's what you would expect out of a motorcycle like this. I'm giving it a good oh man, I can't see. I don't want to take it. Oh, one more. There we go. Oh, see, we're in second gear. That's always a good test on. Oh, skipped a gear. That was bad. Again, that was more of me getting a little jerky with my foot because I got to tilt my foot forward. Yeah. Yeah, this is an excellent motorcycle. It's got a really nice fit and finish. This paint has a little bit of fleck in it. Nice looking motorcycle, nice feeling motorcycle, very comfortable. Performs very well for what it is. And if you're looking for a bike like this, I'd say you're probably looking at maybe I don't believe Harley makes the lowrider anymore. But if you're looking for a bike that's very comfortable, a cruiser, you know, this is definitely not in the same boat as like the R18, but maybe more like the R12 from BMW. This is definitely something you would want to consider. Definitely more in the realm of being super comfortable on a ride rather than riding it for performance. So again, if that's what you're looking for, I would say give this bike a look. But we are coming towards the end of the ride here. This is the part of the ride where if I ask you if you have any questions, make sure you leave them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. And if I can't find that answer, I'll hunt it down for you. Or if I don't have the answer, obviously. If I can't find it, then you won't get anything from me. All right, guys. If you liked, I can't talk. It's still in the morning. If you enjoyed yourself, you find yourself getting something out of this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up down there, which is the like button. And if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button. Everybody, if you're out there riding, please be safe. Be kind to one another. My name is Eric. I'm that one guy, and I am out.